Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one, family. I hope all is well with all of the brothers and sisters wherever you are on the earth. And speaking of earth, we got Sister Earth Healing Angel in his house. What's going on, Earth? Sister Earth Healing Angel says Shalom at Mr. Real Talk and family. Shalom to you, Earth, and shalom to every other Hebrew Israelite out there, whether you're near or far. Good to see you, Sister Earth. I'm not going to keep y'all long at all. I'm sure the brothers and sisters are definitely not used to seeing me live on a Thursday or expecting me to go live. I just had to pop my head up in here for a second just to shout out to all the family. The majority of the time when we come on here and we go live, typically we going into the scriptures. Every once in a while we may watch a video together, but typically we going into some kind of scriptural insight. Every now and again though, just gotta come through. We don't always have to quote unquote have a Bible study, even though I wouldn't necessarily say that we having Bible study, even though that is what we be doing. I would just, I don't know. Sometimes I just think of it like a family get together, and we just a family getting together, and we getting together under our beliefs. And our beliefs is we serve Yah only, Yahawah only, Yahuwah only, the Old Testament God only. People give him many titles, call him many names. He has many adjectives that precedes him, so we know who we talking about. And like I said, every time we come on here, it ain't necessarily got to be us doing a quote-unquote Bible study. Sometimes I could just pull up on y'all just to say, what's up, nigga? What's going on, fam? What it do? Because when we family, that's just how we get down. All right? And one thing I want to say, because I keep on seeing new family members popping up on the channel, right? I want to take time to say welcome, 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 welcome to all of the family members out there. You might be new to the channel, but you're not new to the family, and we would like to welcome you. Sister Earth Healing Angel says, family, could you please, let's get this live into the algorithm. Hit like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates. That's right. Appreciate that, Earth. Can y'all please do what Sister Earth asked y'all to do, fam? We appreciate that if you would. Hit the like button on your way in the dizzle. Not because you like me, but because you like the truth. You like the real. See, on this channel, family, we don't have the luxury of trying to run away from what's really real. Oftentimes, reality can be brutal and it can be painful, depending on what side of the game you're standing on, fam. But it's always best to know the truth of the Most High God. Whether it's bitter, whether it's sweet. Learn the truth now and do your best, as I will do mine, to align ourselves with what is true and what is real. That is truth. Truth is real. It don't get no realer than truth. And we must keep an open mind, family. not to wickedness, not to nonsense, but we must keep an open mind to know that we've been coming out of the dark and we're going into the light. And we've been in darkness for quite some time. But now the light of the mighty one of Jacob is shining upon us. Sister Earth Healing Angel says, we miss you, brother, at Mr. Real Talk. Hey, yo, Earth, you know I miss y'all too. That's why I had to come on here. Right? These plantations are working the living Roy Coyote out of all of us, myself included. The load got extended even further. That's why we had to cut one of the weekly live streams. And that's why I'm here today, popping up today, not to really necessarily dig into the scriptures, but I just wanted to touch base with the fam, because we Old Testament only Hebrew Israelites, y'all, scattered into all nations. We all we got. And at the end of the day, we are all we need. All we need to do is to wake up to who the Most High is. Wake up to who the Creator is. Wake up to His words, His laws, and His testimonies. And that's what's going to bring us all the way back awakened full circle. That's what's going to get us into the eternal kingdom, fam. And I know that's what we all want. Sister Earth says, is Jay Meadows okay? He has not been visible lately. Sister Earth Healing Angel, I want to say I texted with that brother, I want to say like 2 days ago. I texted with Brother Jay Meadows like 2 days ago. And last I knew, that brother was okay. And not that any of us are okay in this captivity. When I say okay, I mean that last I checked with him, he was as okay as any brother who can be who's in captivity. Because none of us are okay. If you know what I mean? Just like I know y'all sisters out there, y'all are not okay. But, I mean, you're obviously living and breathing. You're alive. That's why you're able to make this live stream. But I know that none of us are okay, quote unquote. But we are okay as we can be. And we will all be more okay as the day grows nearer to the mighty one fully turning himself back to us. Right now, we are all in transition mode. Many of us are transitioning out of the lies. I can't tell you how blessed I feel when I see comments in the comment section of somebody popping up who's new and saying that they're new to the Old Testament only outlook, or they're new to the Torah Tanakh only outlook. It's very encouraging that they would find us and come amongst us. Because you know what I figured out, family? And I'm sure some of you have figured it out too. You already knew it, even if you didn't know it before now. Once you make a real serious effort to turn back to the Creator and Him alone with no middleman, it's certain things, it's a certain spirit that comes upon you. Because not many people are out there doing that. So many people are not going to know what we're talking about. But everybody out there on this channel, if you're on this channel, and you may have your own channel as well, but you know, the moment that you made up your mind that you was only going to serve the Creator and Him alone, the God of the Old Testament, Yahawah, Yahuwah, Yah, the Most High, that one right there, the God of Jacob, the God of Daniel, the God of Moses. The day that you made up your mind wholeheartedly that you wanted to serve Him and that you were going to serve Him and no other God, a different kind of spirit came on you, and it affects you physically as well as spiritually. There's no denying this. Sister Aviyah says Shalom and Mr. Real Talk at Earth Healing Angel and family. It is good to see you all. Barakas. Shalom to you, Sister Aviyah. Always good to see you. Hey, shout out to you, Aviyah and Earth Healing Angel. Aviyah, you becoming a regular on Earth's videos. Read, read, sis. Hey, yo, the other day I was at my plantation, knee deep in captivity. I was on like my little 15-minute break, and I was listening to one of the Earth Healing Angel's latest videos. She putting out so many videos. Hey, Earth Healing Angel, I see you, fam. You out here putting in work. But I was watching one of your latest videos. I can't even remember which one it was, but I was laughing so hard when you was like, read, sis. Read, Hey, Earth, you and Aviyah, hey, Aviyah, you and your sister Earth had me cracking up. The other day, I was at my slavery, at my plantation, y'all. On my 15-minute break, I was laughing so hard. Listening to Earth say, read, Hey, yo, I was dying. I was literally in tears. Y'all had me crying. I was laughing so hard. And you was bringing it out. Read. Y'all had me rolling. I was literally in tears. Shout out to Earth Healing Angel and Aviyah. Earth Healing Angel says, Aviyah, Shalom, man. Welcome, sis. Hey, y'all, hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, family, already subscribe to the channel, where we deal with it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. Like I said, every time we get together, it ain't necessarily got to be about Bible study, even though I don't really even call what we be doing Bible study, even though we do be studying the Bible. I don't necessarily look at it like that, although I guess that's what it is, what we are doing, technically. But in my mind, I just be seeing it as a family get together, and we just happen to be the children of the Most High God. So we talk about things that pertain to our family, and things that pertain to our family just happens to be the Bible, among many other things. So that's what we be talking about. That's just how I be feeling. You know what I mean? Can you dig it? Earth Healing Angel says, Yah get you out the plantation and into your own very soon, beloved brother. Oh, Earth Healing Angel, I appreciate those powerful words, Earth Healing Angel. I definitely speak those kind of words myself to myself. I encourage every last one of you Hebrews out there, even you Gentiles that's going to cleave to Israel. You watching this, I encourage everybody out there, come up with your own personal affirmations, okay? Come up with your own personal affirmations that you say every day, okay? I can't tell you what to say. Nobody else can tell you what to say. You know who you are. You know what fits you. You know what you want to do, what you're trying to do, what you're intent to do. Speak it into existence. Not none of that Christian crap, okay? But as a real physical Hebrew Israelites, our words hit different. When we believe something truly, it hits different, especially when we believe it in righteousness, especially when we speaking in righteousness. Your thoughts and your words have way more power than everybody else. Look, this is how deep this is, y'all. And not to run off the deep end, but it's on my mind right now, so I'm going to say it. Even the Gentiles, even the heathens, to a degree, have a bit of power with their thoughts and their words. And they understand these things a lot much more than many of our people do. Number one, because we were kept away from reading for a long time. Excuse me. We were kept away from reading for a long time. And even once we were allowed to read, They will tell you, hey, you can only read this, you can only read that. If you read something other than what I said, the Most High is going to kill you, Ak. The Most High is going to cut you off. He's going to put you to death because you're searching for knowledge. Even though you know people have hid things from you, the Most High is going to allegedly kill you for trying to seek out the truth. I'm telling you right now, if you want to go down that road and buy that, you go right ahead. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to be angry at you. I understand what happened to you. The same thing that happened to me and millions of others. You were told lies and you were beat and whipped and you were made to be petrified to venture out on your own and to seek out the truth and to seek out the Most High God for yourself. That type of thought process was demonized, and anybody who dared to go down that road, you were demonized spiritually and physically. They would come upon you and lay hands on you and do unspeakable things to you. And they made you afraid to search for knowledge, made you afraid to search for truth. They made you color inside of the lines. And one thing for sure on this channel, anybody who's been subscribed to this channel and you stuck around for more than 2 or 3 videos, you are clearly not somebody who colors inside of the lines. Because we don't do that on this channel. We go wherever we need to go. We color wherever we need to color. And we're going to read whatever we need to read. We're going to look wherever we need to look. We're going to search high and low for the Most High. We're going to search high and low for the truth. And as we dive into that rabbit hole of truth, which has no bottom, we are not going to be afraid of what we find. We didn't create the truth, so we're not going to be afraid of it. And shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to this channel, who have not fallen out with each other, not falling out with me, your brother. Because there are many people, y'all, unfortunately, they've fallen out with people on this channel. They've fallen out with me. And it's not because I've done anything to anybody. I haven't done nothing to nobody, y'all. But they've fallen out with me, fallen out with some of you, because they don't agree with everything that you say. They don't agree with everything that I say. Never taken into account, not when it's game time. See, thinking about something when you're rehearsing and practicing is one thing, but when you're actually under the gun in real live action, many people lose sight of the practice. The practice is Isaiah 52:8, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I didn't come on here today to read scripture, but we're going to get that. See, scriptures just automatically flow when we get together. Scriptures automatically just start to flow. You know why? Because that's who we are. We are the Most High God's children. And this is heavenly business. Heavenly business is our literal business. And I ain't talking about making money. I'm talking about heavenly business is our business. When I say that, I mean heavenly business pertains to you and I. That's what I mean by that. So of course, scriptures are just going to come out whenever we get together. Because when we get together, there's a certain kind of energy, certain kind of frequency that goes out into the spirit. Can't make none of this up. And that's why all of us are drawn to each other. Doesn't matter what channel we on. We could be over here on Tessa Yah's channel, on Earth Healing Angels channel, Melissa Yisrael's channel. We can be on King David's channel. We could be on Brother Joshua the Levite's channel. It doesn't matter where we at. We all work for the same company. The kingdom of the Most High. That's the company we all work for. Some of us just work in different departments, but we are all drawn to each other. And I know some of us knew each other before we came to planet Earth. Whenever our spirits was first made, wherever those spirits were at, or you know what I'm saying, I know some of us knew each other before we came to earth. And that's why we feel the way we do about each other, certain ones of us. I just can't prove that right now, but I know we did. Sister SP in his house. What's going on, Sister SP? Sister SP is one of them mighty ones in Israel, one of them mighty sisters. Like I said, y'all, shout out to all of the family members, because I don't call y'all subscribers. Y'all not subscribers. Y'all are family members. Shout out to all the family members who are still here after all of the things we've been through on this channel. We've been through a lot of things on this channel. And the longer you've been here, the more things you've seen we've go through. You've seen some people fall out over here with us on this channel. Not because we've done anything to anybody, but because they don't necessarily agree with everything that I said, or everything that you said, or everything that I believe, or everything that you believe. And in many of our people's minds, they say, hey, Mr. Real Talk, I don't agree with everything that he says. So you know what? I'm not talking to him no more. I'm not commenting on his videos no more. I'm not fellowshipping no more. I'm not talking to none of them on that channel no more. Because I don't agree with everything that they said. Family, whatever happened to Isaiah 52:8, fam? Whatever happened to being able to love your brother and sister, not just secret love? Whatever happened to being able to come and greet your brothers and sisters in the comment section, in the chat, when the family is gathering? Whatever happened to that? Because we don't agree on everything. None of us agree on everything. And that's why I got to give a serious shout out to all the family members who are here today. Whether you've been here for 3 months or 3 years or 5 years, 8 months, 8 weeks. Of course you don't agree with everything that I say. I don't expect you to. None of us are going to agree, fam. We're not all going to agree on everything. It's impossible for too many reasons. Number one, y'all heard that sound confirmation. The prophet said that we wouldn't. So if you really believe in Isaiah, Isaiah said, in that day, I'm going to get it in a little bit, but Isaiah said in that day, all the watchmen going to sing and rejoice, because they all going to see eye to eye in that day, when Yahawah brings again Zion. In that day, not today. When Yahawah brings again Zion. He hasn't done that yet. And that's why a lot of us, there's so many things we can't agree on right now. And we got to stop automatically assuming that because a brother or a sister doesn't agree with everything we say, or they moving in a different kind of way that we would move, we got to stop saying that that's automatically wicked, or they going off. Now, with certain things, it's just obvious. When somebody, if a brother or sister comes up and says, hey, I think we ought to start drinking spiritual blood again and eating the spiritual body, there's no way around that. In a situation like that, that brother or that sister is actually going off, because you are not to eat blood of any kind. Leviticus 17:10. You're not to, you're not to eat blood physically, and you're not to eat it spiritually either. Any kind of blood drinking or body eating is prohibited. If somebody comes out there and tells you to sacrifice your next door neighbor, you know there's no way around that. That's wicked, that's evil. But certain things, certain scriptures, 2 different people or 3 or 4 people will read them, and they'll all walk away with different understandings. You know why? Number one, because Isaiah said we're not all going to agree. And number 2, there's actually lies in the scriptures. Jeremiah 8:8. I'm going to get that too before we get off of here. But I just wanted to come on here to touch bases with y'all. First reason, because y'all my peeps. And second of all, to let y'all know, tomorrow, most high willing, we'll be back in the saddle for our regularly scheduled Friday evening live, as well as Saturday evening, Most High willing. Although maybe Saturday we might go a little bit earlier in the afternoon, but definitely tomorrow evening and Saturday, maybe late afternoon, early evening, I got 2 good lives coming up. And look, I think all the live streams are good, not because I'm saying that I'm so good, but because whenever I get a chance to hang out with y'all and chop it up with y'all, and I know that we are all going to be honest, we are going to be sincere, and we are going to give it all we got to get to the bottom of the truth. And we take our emotions and we cast them aside and we search out the truth of the matter. That's all we can do. And when we see something, see, you can only repent if you see something. Nobody's ever going to repent if they don't see error. They don't see the sin. So we pray for the Most High that he helps us to be humble and that he helps us to be observant and that he shows us the right way to go. And whenever we see that we made something wrong, we backtrack and then we repent. And we always searching, always trying to learn, always trying to get to it. And we got to remember Isaiah 52:8. When we don't agree, and that's why I'm remembering right now all the brothers and sisters out there. I know that y'all don't agree with everything that I say. And shout out to you for being that way. You're not supposed to. Unless what I'm saying is true. But if you do agree with everything that I say, you know what? I'll just say all praises to the Most High God. All of us are works in progress. Okay? Every last one of us. And we all learn from each other. This is a family that we got over here. That's why I said y'all not subscribers. Y'all are family. So shout out to all the family members who've been hanging in here for months, for weeks, for years. Even though we all don't agree on everything the same. We agree on the things that matter the most the same. And that's why we are here. And I want to say to all of y'all brothers and sisters, I love every single one of y'all. Indeed, I do. Again, SP says shalom with a heart emoji. And a hearty shalom to you, Sister SP. Sister SP is one of them mighty ones. Earth Healing Angel says, we are praying for him. That's what's up, Earth Healing Angel. Definitely keep the brother in your prayer. And for all of us on here right now, all of us, keep all of us in all of our prayers. Everybody's in this live stream tonight, family. Not just today, but from now on. Whenever you remember, say a prayer for the remnant. Say the prayer for your brothers and sisters who serve Yahawah and him alone. Say a prayer for all of the brothers and sisters out there who know that it is a commandment that we love each other. And also say a prayer for all the brothers and the sisters out there who we lost, who they fell out with us because they don't believe everything that we say. Pray to the Most High that the Most High will bring them back. Because we got brothers and sisters out there. We miss y'all. Don't think we don't. Don't think we don't miss y'all. We do miss y'all. And we know who y'all are. And y'all know who y'all are. We miss y'all. Shout out to y'all. You know who you are out there. You still the bro. You still the sis. We still love you. We hope that you come back. We hope that you would comment in the live chat or comment under a video to let us know that you're still alive. Because we do love you. And we right here if you ever come back. We hope that you do come back. Hit this like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Earth Healing Angel says, at SP Shalom, heart emoji. Excuse me. Earth Angel says, yes, brother, we are all going through. Yes, we are. And I can feel y'all spirit out there. I can feel y'all spirit. Don't think I don't know that. Don't think that your brother, Mr. Real Talk, doesn't know that all of y'all are going through. I'm going through it myself. Every last one of us are. You can't be the kind of people that we are in this day and time with everything that's going on and not be going through it. It just don't work like that. And most high willing, anybody that catches this live stream, if you're on here right now, you're going to want to make sure you come tomorrow evening. We got 2 good live streams tomorrow and 1 for Saturday, going into those so-called books that they tell you don't read from. You're going to be going into one of them books. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the Christians and Messianics, they probably never even heard of these kind of books. A lot of them have, but a lot of them haven't. We're going into those kind of books where they try to hide all kind of information from you. Where the church will tell you, hey, don't read that. And you say, why not? And they'll say, it's not canonized. And then when you go to Hebrew Israelite camps, Messianics, even some Old Testament only, they'll say, hey, don't read that book, And you'll say, why? And they'll say, well, it's fraudulent. It's fake. And then you'll say, well, where's the proof of that, And that's when they won't have any more ammo, because they don't have anything to prove that these books are fraudulent. All they have is the same old rhetoric that we was brought up with. Don't read this, don't read that. Don't read the book of Enoch. Don't read the book of Jubilees. Don't read the book of Jasher. Don't read the book of Baruch. It's evil, Don't read the book Baal and the Dragon. Don't read the book Prayers of the 3 Holy Children. It's demonic, There's nothing in there, Even though the Old Testament mentions the book of Jasher, even quotes directly from the book of Jasher on more than one occasion, asking the reader, just like we'll quote a scripture and be like, you know what I mean, The writers in the Old Testament would quote Jasher and then would be, hey, you know what I mean? Right after they quote it. But then today, many of us, we would not know what they mean. Because if I tell you to read the book of Jasher, you know what many of you would say? You going off, Don't read that, I can tell you right now, this weekend, we reading from the book of Jasher. That's one of the books we going to read from. The other book, I'm going to hold it for a surprise until tomorrow evening. But if you show up tomorrow evening, we going to go into it. We going to read it together. I ain't never read it neither. I'm going to read it with you. Some of y'all probably heard of this book. We're going to take a peek at the Testament of Abraham. Okay? I ain't going to tell you what chapter, though. You got to come back tomorrow evening. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. I started reading a little bit of it today. And I was like, wow. I said, you know what? No, don't read no more. Save this for the family and we will explore together. Because I am my brother's keeper. Do you understand me? Abiyah says Shalom at SP. That's right. We have LP. LP says, okay, we got an SP and we got an LP. LP says, Shalom, kinfolk. Shalom to you, LP. What's going on, fam? Earthfield and Angel says, laughing emoji. Abiyah says, laughing emoji. And yeah, I think that laughing emoji was from when I told y'all I was watching y'all videos. Hey, Earthfield and Angel, Abiyah, kids you not. When I was at the plantation, that was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. On my 15-minute break, I'm listening to you and Abiyah. Earthfield and Angel was like, read, Hey, yo, I was laughing so hard. It's been a while since I laughed that hard. I was literally in tears. Y'all had me tearing up. I was laughing so hard at that joint. Read, Earthfield and Angel and Abiyah has laughing emoji. Earth Angel says at LP Shalom, family. Abiyah says at Mr. Real Talk, she had me laughing when she said it too. Hey, I bet, Abiyah, I wasn't no more good. Do you hear me? Abiyah says at LP, welcome. Abiyah says at Mr. Real Talk, Earthfield and Angel and I have been calling out all of your names individually in prayer to Yah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank the Most High God for that. I thank you for doing that, Abiyah. And I'm sure that all of the brothers and sisters thank y'all for doing that. Earth Healing Angel says heart emoji, all different kind of colors. That's right. And we appreciate that, Earth Healing Angel. Earth Healing Angel says laughter is medicine to the soul. We are happy to give you a kick. Hey, I'm happy to receive that kick, Earth Healing Angel. I'm telling y'all, if y'all could have been there, to see me the way I was literally falling all over myself. Do you hear me? I was not expecting that. You caught me way off guard. Both of y'all caught me way off guard. And I could tell when y'all was doing that, y'all was having fun too. I could tell. Cause I was having fun right along with y'all. Y'all had me in tears, yo. Oh, family, but I definitely want y'all, if you can make it tomorrow evening, please, we're going to go into the Testament of Abraham. And what we're going to read, just the start of it, it blew my mind. That's why I had to pull back. I said, you know what? Why not wait and share this and read this together for the first time with the family? These so-called hidden books, there's a wealth of knowledge in those books. Earth Angel says, laughing emoji, we had to impersonate you and looking forward to the lives. Hey, yo, Earth Healing Angel, y'all had me cracking up. I'm telling y'all, when I went back into the plantation after my 15-minute break, and I went in there, the look I had on my face, I know some of my fellow field workers, they probably was looking at me like, yo, what is up with this nigga, yo? What is up with this nigga? His eyes is like bloodshot red, watery. I was laughing so hard. I'm telling you. Y'all would have laughed. Y'all would have been laughing harder than you were making that video. If y'all would have seen me, I was falling all over myself laughing at that video. I was tickled pink to my stomach, as they say. I ain't laughed like that in so long, y'all. I needed that, y'all. Thank you for providing that laugh. Earth Healing Angel and Abiyah. Read up. Woo! That's how Tessa y'all go. Tessa y'all go. Woo! Hey, when Tessa y'all hit that joint, you better watch out. When Tessa y'all hit that, woo! Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love y'all, family. Every last one of y'all got y'all own specific ways about y'all, which makes up the family. And I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. Abiyah says, laughing emoji. Earth Healing Angel says, laughing emoji. Y'all, shout out to SP. Shout out to LP. Shout out to Abiyah. Shout out to Earth Healing Angel. Hey, y'all, you know what I'm going to have to do again soon? I'm going to have to do another video dedicated to the daughters of Zion, because y'all are absolutely amazing. I ain't going to say, I'm not going to do it right now, obviously. But, you know what? Definitely sometime in the month of September. Sometime in the month of September, be on the lookout for it. We're going to do it on a Saturday, too. It's going to be one of the lives. We're going to dedicate a live to the daughters of Zion. And one Saturday next month, we're going to dedicate a live to the brothers of Yahshua. Yeah. We're going to go live. We're going to recognize the sisters and how wonderful the daughters of Zion are, because y'all are wonderful. Don't think I don't see y'all. Don't think I don't feel y'all. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are mighty. Y'all are powerful, and we definitely need y'all. And y'all are doing y'all thing. I just want to let y'all know, I see y'all out there, whether you got your own channel or not. Whether you got your own channel, whether you show up in the comments section, I just want to let y'all know, the brothers and sisters, I see y'all and I feel y'all spirit. even if you don't have your own channel. I'm not making this up, family. I would not come on here and lie to y'all, because I know that the Most High will turn off my lights. If you know what I mean, he'll put me to death. He'll lay me out if I come on here and play with y'all like that. When I tell y'all that I can feel a lot of y'all spirit, whether you got a video channel or not, I'm not making that up. The Most High God really did make me very, very spiritually sensitive. I didn't always realize it though, but with each passing day, I realize it more and more and more. And that's why I'm able to feel y'all's spirit. I kid you not. So when I tell y'all that I know how mighty y'all are, this the brothers and the sisters out there. I'm not just making that up. When I tell you that you a zealot, if I tell you that you a zealot, I'm not just making that up. And when I tell you that I know what a zealot you are, if I say something like that to you, it's true. Because I can feel these things. Because the Most High, that's how he made me. Every one of us got our different modes, different gifts and stuff like that. That's one of mine. And I'm sure plenty of you out there, you got gifts or a gift or multiple gifts. Ask the Most High to reveal them to you. He'll show it to you. But like I was saying, one day in the month of September, it's going to be on a Saturday. We'll do a video. And I'm going to give y'all advance. You're going to know ahead of time, like a week in advance. So you can try to make it if you can. I'll post it when it's going down. We're going to do a video dedicated to the daughters of Zion. And we're going to do a video dedicated to the brothers of Yahshua. I love all of y'all and I appreciate all of y'all. We got out here, fam. Earthfield and Angels said, laughing emoji, we had to impersonate you and looking forward to the lives. That's right. Aviar says laughing emoji. Earth says laughing emoji. Earth says we love you more. Hey, I appreciate all the love, fam. Because I definitely love y'all. And I know that y'all know that too. I know y'all know. Aviar says we love you too. I appreciate that, sis. Right back at you. You know I love you, Aviar. Earth says, Advancil Sanders, Shalom and welcome, beloved. Aviar says, Shalom, Advancil Sanders. Vansal Sanders says, great glory. Excuse me. Vansal Sanders says, great glory. The Most High allowed me to capture a live stream. Greetings, family. Heart emoji. Well, great glory and greetings to you, Vansal Sanders, and welcome to the channel. I've seen you recently pop up in the comment section, so I know that you are somewhat new to the channel. I would like to officially, and the brothers and sisters would like to officially welcome you to the channel, welcome you back to your family. You might be new to the channel, but you are not new to the family. We've been your family way before we knew each other. So welcome back to the family, Sister Von Seal. Nice to have you here on a live stream. Also, if you can make it back tomorrow night, that's for everybody who catches this. We're going into the Testament of Abraham. Von Seal Sanders says, thank you, brother and family. Heart emoji. That's right. Family, I'm going to leave like 2 or 3 scriptures, then I'm going to let y'all go. And tomorrow we're going to read up on tomorrow. Most High will. Most High willing. We'll read. Oh, praise Him. the Most High. All praises. Family, just a little something. You know, but let me get you with. And we are coming out of the Amplified Bible. Family, this is what we got to remember. We got brother Joshua the Levite. What's going on, Joshua the Levite? Another one of the mighty ones in Israel. I'm telling you, I'm so thankful for the brotherhood. So thankful for the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Joshua the Levite says, at Mr. Real Talk, Tav X, and everyone in the chat. Tav X to you, brother Joshua the Levite. Always good to see you, my brother. Holding it down out there on the West Coast. Representing for the Old Testament only, Torah only, Tanakh only. Representing for the Old Testament only out there. I see you, Joshua the Levite. Always a pleasure to have you, brother. I'm telling y'all, we got so many mighty ones. We got so many mighty ones amongst us on this channel, y'all. It's not even funny. And when I tell y'all, I keep seeing these synchronicities on this live. I saw 7-7, then I saw 8-8. 7 people watching, 7 likes. Then I saw 8 people watching, 8 likes. Joshua the Levite says, Old Testament only. That's right. That's what we pushing out there, because that's what it's about, fam. Everything else can be up for debate. But the one thing that there is no debate on, you're going to serve the God of the Old Testament only, or you will perish. You will die. You're going to get BK'd. And for anybody out there who doesn't know what getting BK'd means, that means you will be brutally killed by the Lord of hosts. So when we say BK'd, we ain't talking about Burger King. You're not going to walk down the street, slip on a banana peel, sprain your ankle, lay up in the hospital and peacefully pass away. You're not just going to come home from a nice vacation, lay down for a nap and never wake up. You're going to be viciously, brutally destroyed by the Lord of hosts. Brutally. Extra on the brutal. The most brutality that you can imagine. That's what's going to happen to you. So when we say BK'd, I want you to envision your worst nightmare times 10,000, that is. And you'll only still be halfway there. The Most High going to bake a cake for you. Turn to the Most High God and Him alone, so you don't have to get freaking caved. Capiche? Joshua the Levite says, laughing emoji. Earthly angel says, all praises to the Most High, BK. Earthly angel says, laughing emoji. That's right. That's what's going to happen to you if you want to worship other deities. Because other deities do exist. But you are not to have not one of them before the Most High God. You are not to serve or worship or pray to or through any of them. You go directly to the source, directly to your God, directly to your dad, which is who the world calls God. Okay? Sister Abiyah says, Yahawah throws hands at the wicked. He does not play. That's right. That's right. It's a serious, family. Now I'm going to hit y'all with these 2 verses. I don't know why I had to sing that. Joshua the Levite says, the Most High is not dealing with the J dude. Bring it out. Bring it out, Joshua the Levite. Bring it out. That's right. That's right. The Most High is not dealing with that J dude. Y'all heard Brother Joshua the Levite, and he's telling you the truth. You better accept it. Abiyah says, at Joshua the Levite, 100. That's right, Now listen to this, Hebrew. This is what keeps us from falling out with each other, right? Because understand this, y'all. We're not going to agree with each other on everything. In fact, there could be numerous things that we could disagree on. But the one thing that we will never disagree on is this Old Testament only. It's Yahawah only. We will never disagree on that. That's why, because I hear brothers and sisters sometimes, and it's natural. Just like I know people sometimes, they hear me, they see me, they say, you know what? Now I agree with this thing he said right here, but on this part, I don't agree with Mr. Real Talk on that, and that's cool. And sometimes when I listen to other people, I say, okay, I agree with that brother or that sister on this part, but I don't agree with them on this part, and that's cool. And you know why it's cool? Not because I say so, not because you say so, but here's why it's cool. And here's why I learned to accept it. And here's why when I see brothers and sisters say certain things that I might not agree with, as long as they're not telling me to worship another deity, I don't make no fuss about it because I understand the overall goal. And here it is, Isaiah 52:8. And this is what's going to keep us from falling out, family. Isaiah 52:8. Hark, your watchmen lift up their voices together. They sing for joy, for they shall see eye to eye the return of Yahawah to Zion. That's how it reads in the Amplified version. In the KJV, it says something like, then your watchmen will lift up the voices together when they shall see Yahawah bring again Zion. Meaning, basically, when Yahawah comes and restores Israel, when he restores Zion. It's a process, Hebrew, and we are in that process right now. We haven't reached the mountaintop or the climax. When the climax comes, that's when this will happen right here. That's why the watchmen will sing eye to eye. You understand? Not before. So that is always going to keep us from falling out. And a part of the reason why we fall out is because of this right here. There have been lies added to the Bible. For one, we know the New Testament, and they even tampered with the Old Testament. Okay? That's why Jeremiah said this. Jeremiah 8:8. How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahawah and are learned in his language and teachings? Behold, the truth is The lying pen of the scribes has made of the law a falsehood, a mere code of ceremonial observances. You see that? Jeremiah told you that the lying pen of the scribes made the laws a lie. They added stuff in and they took stuff out. You see why we all can't agree on everything, even when we turn back Old Testament only. Joshua the Levite says, Yahawah alone, 100. That's right, brother. Joshua the Levite says Isaiah 52 and 8. Joshua the Levite says Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Hear, O Israel, your God is one. Yeah. Let me turn to this Amplified Bible and get that. Let's see how that reads in the Amplified version. I'm getting ready to let y'all get up out of here, fam. Deuteronomy 6 and verse 4. And it reads, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. And then in parentheses it says, the only Lord. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you hear that? They call this the Amplified version for a reason. Again, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, the only Lord. Sounds a lot like Yah Only, doesn't it? Do y'all see that? Hey, shout out to the Amplified Bible, y'all. Abiyah says Isaiah 52 and 8 in the KJVA. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye, when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Y'all see that? So we don't have to get all bent out of shape when a brother or a sister believes something a little bit different than what we believe. When they stand on something a little bit different than what we would stand on, they're still Old Testament only, still Yah only, but they see certain things a little bit different other than what we do. We got to remember Isaiah 52 and 8. It doesn't necessarily mean that what they're doing is wicked. It doesn't necessarily mean what they're doing is going off. It just means that Isaiah 52 and 8 is true. When the Most High brings again Zion, the watchmen going to sing for joy all together. You know why? Because they're going to be so happy because finally, every single Israelite will agree with the same thing. 100%. There will be no more, well, I agree with some of the stuff she said, but I don't agree with everything she said. No, everybody will agree with everything 100%. You know why? Because Yahawah's going to bring again Zion when he comes to this earth. Not a day before, y'all. So we don't have to fall out with each other over anything, y'all. As long as none of us are telling us to serve JC, pray to JC, pray through JC, do sorcery and witchcraft. As long as none of us are telling us to seek other deities, as long as we're not doing that, look, we must leave room for disagreements. And we got to know we cannot hold it against brothers and sisters just because they didn't agree with everything we said. We're not supposed to agree. And we can agree because there have been lies placed. We also got to remember Jeremiah 8 and 8, like I just read. The lying pen of the scribes. Joshua the Levite says, fire emoji. Tessayah. Tessayah, another one of them mighty ones. Tessayah says, peace and Baruch's family. Peace and Baruch's to you, Tessayah. Tessayah, I believe that all of our spirits who was involved was very blessed coming on your channel doing that live stream, that solemn assembly. Tessayah, that was a blessing to my soul and my spirit. I know that was a blessing to everybody's soul and spirit who partook, whether they were on the panel or whether they were just watching. I know that that live stream, it blessed the house of Israel. So I want to say shout out to Tessayah for putting that thing together. I know the Most High put it on her spirit, and then she carried it out, and she had us carry it out. Tessayah, Hey, Tessa, y'all don't be playing no games. Tessa, y'all don't be playing no games. And that's one thing I definitely love about Tessa, y'all. She ain't playing none of that weak shit. Sometimes Tessa, y'all will just come on there and she'll just be, and she just being who she is, because I can tell she's naturally a nice, sweet woman. But when it's time to get in your ass, Tessa Yah is not going to play with you. She will rip you a new one in righteousness, though. Righteous indignation. Very, Tessa Yah is definitely a zealot. I said it before. Everybody on this channel is a zealot. There's different degrees of zealotry, but every single one of y'all on this channel, you a straight up zealot. I don't know whether y'all realize that. I know a lot of y'all realize that, but I don't think all of you brothers and sisters realize how much of a zealot you are. Every one of you are, in your own right. Tessa Yah says, peace and Baruchins, family. Peace and Baruchins to you, Tessa Yah, and everybody else out there on the live or the playback, scattered into all nations. Aviyah says, the stone Tanakh, Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, Hashem is our God. Hashem is the one and only. Once again, I like how that's keep on bringing us back to singular, one and only. There's nowhere to run from that, y'all. And I praise the Most High God because none of us are trying to run from that. And that's what draws us together too. We want to run towards the truth. And because we are all running towards the truth, we're running towards each other. Y'all see that? Abiyah says, Shalom et Tessa Yah. Peace and Baruchins to you. Tessa Yah says, it brought peace to our family. Yes, it did, that solemn assembly. Joshua the Levite says, solemn assembly, fire emoji. That's right. I really enjoyed that, family. I really did. Tessa Yah says, all praise to Abba Yah only. That's right. Joshua the Levite says, belt to ass. That's right. That's what Tessa Yah be doing to them niggas out there. Tessa Yah is going to put belt to ass. She is not playing around. When it's time to go in, she goes in. I'm telling y'all, hey, Tessa Yah is definitely one of them ones. She is definitely one of them ones. Once I said, like I said before, everybody on this channel is one of them ones. The reason why you are Old Testament only Hebrew Israelite, turn back to the Most High Him only, is because you are one of them ones. That's whether you got a channel or not. You giving off a certain kind of frequency, energy, and vibration. I'm talking to every one of y'all out there. And every one of y'all out there is being watched by people in the physical realm and the spiritual realm. All of us are being watched. Tessa Yah says, Todah, Abba, for allowing the truth to come out. That's right. All praises to the Most High God for bringing it out. Abiyah says, the stone Tanakh, Isaiah 52:8. The voice of your lookouts, they raise their voice. They sing glad song in unison with their own eyes. They will see that Hashem returns to Zion. Y'all see that? That's when we all going to agree on everything, y'all, and it's going to be beautiful. Abiyah says, at Tessa Yah 100, all praises to Yah. That's right. Von Sal Sanders says, see, it's so comforting in knowing that I am not the only female that will be ready to set it on fire when our sovereign turns us back on. Jeremiah 51:20 is a real thing. Thumbs up. That's right. That's right, Von Sal Sanders. And you know what? And you're showing, you proving what I just said. Everybody on this channel is a zealot. Only a zealot would think like what you just spoke of, Sister Von Sal Sanders. Only a zealot would remember this verse and think about this verse and be chopping at the bit to get things going. Shout out to Sister Von Sal Sanders, y'all. One of our, she's not a new family member, but she's new to the channel because we were family from the moment we all were born, even before we were born. We just meeting up now on Earth. We just meeting back up now on planet Earth. I just can't prove that yet. And I said yet. Okay? That's why we so comfortable with each other. Our spirits are. I really believe that the Most High created our spirits in the creation in the beginning when He created all things. I believe our spirits were created a long, 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 long time ago. Just because you create something doesn't mean you have to put it on the shelf for distribution. You can create something today and keep it in the back storehouse for 1,000 years until you decide to release it on the shelf. Just my personal thoughts, though. And no, if nobody doesn't agree with me, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to fall out with you because we don't do that over here. Remember Isaiah 52:8. That's when we'll all agree. Aviyah says Earth Healing Angel's official name for Sister Tessa Yah is Spiritual Gangster. I like that one, and I'm feeling that. She has officially crowned Sister Tessa Yah with this name. Hey, I feel it. It is a very well-earned name. Tessa Yah don't be playing. I'm telling y'all, she has a way about her. And when it's belt to ass time, it ain't no playing. It ain't gonna be soft and, oh, I'm baking you nice chocolate chip cookies with milk. It's gonna be belt to ass, and you're gonna get the point. Shout out to Tessa Yah. Tessa Yah just came out of nowhere. I just looked up and Tessa Yah was suddenly upon us. Bringing it out. Read. Hey, you know what, fam? I kid you not. And I know we all spread out, y'all, but in my wildest dreams in my mind, Joshua the Levite says at Aviyah 100. Tessa Yah says laughing emoji. Hey, y'all. In my mind, I be wishing that every last one of us on this live stream right now could be out on a corner. Like we had a camp and we was out on the corner and all of us would take turns going up and bringing it out. Hey, yo, in my mind, I'm telling you, I'm falling out. Because I can see it now. Everybody in this live stream, and we all got out. We all a part of the same camp. And we all are somewhere out on a street corner all together. Read, while somebody's reading and somebody's breaking it down and the rest of us standing right there backing them up. I'm telling y'all, I see that in my head, y'all. That sounds like so much fun. I'm talking about every single one of us who is on this live stream right now, somewhere out there, standing on some street corner. Read Jeremiah 8:8. Bring it out, and having all of us out there doing our commentary, breaking that thing down, bringing it out, causing people to understand that it's Yah only. I'm telling y'all, in my mind, I see that in my mind. I'm talking about all of us, y'all. That would be something to behold. Aviyah says at Mr. Real Talk, yes, Sister Tessa Yah does have a way about her, and we love it. That's right. Indeed, we do. Joshua the Levite says at Mr. Real Talk, that would be dope. Yeah, it would. Yes, it would. Aviyah says at Joshua the Levite, yes, it would be. Hey, family, I love each and every last one of y'all out there. If you haven't hit the like button already, tap on that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are a new subscriber to the channel, welcome back to your family, because we are all family, okay? And we love hanging out with each other, chopping it up with each other, learning from each other, loving each other, fellowshipping with each other. And it doesn't matter. We don't have to agree with every single thing exactly the same. But we do have a lot of core beliefs that are the same, and it's enough to bind us together in brotherly love, in sisterly love. And the mighty one of Jacob, Yahawah, he does love to see that brotherly and sisterly love. He loves to see it. That's the kind of atmosphere that the Most High will inhabit. And we definitely want the Most High to inhabit our atmosphere. And with that being said, Most High willing, tomorrow evening we'll be back going live tomorrow evening, going into the testimony of Abraham. I believe that's the name of that book. The testimony of Abraham. We're going to go into it tomorrow. Earth Healing Angel says, I am officially crowning at Mr. Real Talk as the BK Emperor. At Joshua the Levite is officially crowned the Giant Slayer. I like those names. I like those names. Abiyah says, at Earth Healing Angel, loving the names. That's right. Earth Healing Angel says, laugh out loud. Tessa Yah says, at Earth Healing Angel, yes, Mr. Real Talk is the BK King. No one can do it better than him. Hey, go ahead. You about to make me bust out laughing and crying right now. And y'all, what a time to be alive and what a time to be coming back to our family. Earth Angel says, at Tessa Yah, all praises to the Most High. That's right. So y'all have a lovely evening, a lovely night. And Most High willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow and we will read the Testament of Abraham. Wait until y'all see what we're going to be reading about in the Testament of Abraham. Some of y'all may have heard this before. Maybe some of you have read that before. I haven't. We're going to take a look at it tomorrow, though. Tessa Yah says, slay them at Joshua the Levite. That's right. Shout out to brother Joshua the Levite out there on the West Coast, holding it down for the brothers out there. Joshua the Levite is definitely one of them ones. That's right. All of y'all are one of them ones. And I love y'all. And I see y'all out there. Keep on glowing and flowing, Israel. Keep on growing and shining in your gifts that the Most High has given you. Every one of you got gifts that the Most High has given you. And he is unlocking those gifts. I see y'all, family. And I want to tell y'all this before I let y'all go. I am proud to know y'all. I'm very proud to be able to talk to y'all like this in live time. Y'all are not just regular men and women. Y'all are very special people. And I recognize that. And I consider it an honor and a privilege to have access to be able to talk to y'all in live time. This is a privilege and an honor to me. And I don't take that lightly. And I want y'all to be safe and enjoy the rest of your evening. Tessa Yah says, I love you, family. And Tessa Yah, we love you right back. And we love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. We love all of y'all. Until tomorrow evening, family, may the Most High be with you all. Earth Healing Angel says, love you too, the max, family. That's right. Everybody over here, we believe in maxing out our love for the brothers and sisters. Abiyah says, we love you too at Tessa Yah. Heart-loving emoji. Brother Eli Barrows, that's the broski right there. All the way from Angola, the other side of the world. Shout out to brother Eli Barrows. That's my guy right there. Eli Barrows says, late but shalom, my brother, Mr. Real Talk and family. All praises to the Most High Power only. Keyword only. Hey, brother Eli Barrows. Hey, brother, shalom to you, brother. It is always a pleasure to see my brother from another mother. This is my brother, y'all, all the way from the other side of planet Earth. Shout out to brother Eli Barrows, always coming in here with that righteous energy, that positive energy, that good vibration. Strong Israelite brother right there. Brother Eli Barrows is definitely one of them ones. Also, be on the lookout for a live stream dedicated to one of them ones, which all of y'all are one of them ones. But even amongst ourselves, we have certain ones who we look at and be like, damn, now that is one of them ones right there. Also, SP. Can't forget about SP. SP is definitely one of them ones. Mighty SP. Shout out to SP. Hey, y'all. I could easily be on here 3 or 4 hours, but due to the captivity, I just can't do it. And I know y'all can't do it either. So good to see the homie, the brother Eli Barrows, though. And letting y'all know, look, we got brothers and sisters in every nation scattered to the four corners of the earth. Brother Eli is all the way over in Angola. Earth Healing Angel and Aviyah are in the Middle East. And I'm all the way over here in America with a lot of our other brothers and sisters. Y'all, we all over the planet Earth. We got brothers in the UK. Got a brother in Kenya on the channel. We all over, y'all. Scattered into all nations. And I love y'all wherever y'all are at. I just got so excited seeing brother Eli Barrows up in here. Good to see you, fam. Aviyah says, love you all, family. Heart emoji. Earth Healing Angel says, at Eli Barrows, Shalom, brother. Tessa Yah says, at Eli, peace and Baruchins, family. Joshua the Levite says, at Eli Barrows, salute emoji. Aviyah says, Shalom at Eli Barrows. Y'all see the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Sister SP, once again, one of them mighty ones. Just like Eli Barrows is one of them ones. I'm looking in this live chat. Everybody that I see is one of them ones. Sister SP says, enjoy your evening, fams. Heart-loving emoji. You do the same, Sister SP. All of y'all enjoy y'all evening and stay blessed. Tessa Yah says, at SP, peace and Baruchins, fam. Joshua the Levite says, at SP, salute emoji. Earth Angel says, heart-loving emoji at SP. Aviyah says, at SP, Shalom, heart emoji. Tessa Yah says, peace and Baruchins to the Israelites, spread to the four corners. We love you and can't wait to see y'all in Zion. That's right. And y'all can feel it. Can't y'all feel how happy we get when we get around each other? I was actually only supposed to come on here for like 20, 30 minutes max. You see how happy I get? You see how happy you get? You see how happy we all get? Because there's a certain energy and vibration and frequency that is going about in this live chat. And no matter where we are, even though I'm in the DMV in America, Brother Eli Barrows is on the other side of the world. Earth Healing Angel and Aviyah on the other side of the world. But we all can feel that energy and that vibration because it's right here amongst us. That's that set apart frequency, that set apart vibration. And all of us are a part of it. And that's why it's hard to end these live streams sometimes. But we getting ready to step off. Until tomorrow evening, family. If you can make it back, we'd love to have you read with us tomorrow. Testament of Abraham. And I'm telling you, it's going to blow your socks off. It started blowing my socks off as soon as I started reading it. That's why I paused and said, you know what? Nope. I'm going to say this, and we're going to read this with the family. Tessa Yah says, thank you, Mr. Real Talk. It's because of I found my family. Big hugs, bro. I'm sorry. I think I read that wrong. Tessa Yah says, thank you, Mr. Real Talk. It's because of you. Found my family. Big hugs, bro. Hey, Tessa Yah, thank you. Okay? And big hugs to you, sis. Because you are right. This is definitely your family. And we are glad to have you. We're glad to be a part of your family, and we're glad that you're a part of our family. We one big family out there just waiting to be reunited. And it feels good. Tessa Yah, I know you can feel it. I feel your spirit, Tessa Yah. I know you can feel it because you one of them ones. All of y'all can feel it. You know why you can feel it? Because all of y'all are one of them ones. And I love you for it. Have a blessed, safe evening, family. Most High willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. Shout out to Tessa Yah. Shout out to Aviyah. Shout out to Sister Earth. Shout out to Joshua the Levite. Shout out to Tessa Yah. Shout out to Sister SP. Shout out to Brother Eli Barrows. And I think, shout out to Sister Von Seals Sanders. And all the brothers and sisters who were watching but did not comment, shout out to you too. Shout out to LP. Much love, family. I will see y'all tomorrow evening. Most High willing.